Hello there, hello there, hello there. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is holding up okay with all this that's going on. I just heard that it is Sunday, actually, the 20, what is it, the 9th, and just heard that President Trump is going to give us another 30 days of quarantine. It's like, ooh, aren't we excited? No. Oh gosh, what a day! What a day! What a day! My name is Patty Hall, and what you probably are viewing this is on is Get Balanced 2020 because my other one they keep shutting it down, and that's because I don't know why. I'm not a tech savvy person, so I'm doing it on this channel. If you haven't seen Get Balanced 2020, basically what I do there is I am teaching how to put your mind, spirit, and body together for a productive, balanced lifestyle and also for nutrition and fitness. So usually I do videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So Monday is about the mind, Wednesday is about nutrition, Friday is about fitness, and Saturday is about spirituality. But coming April, we're going to put mind and body together because that's an earthly thing. And then we're going to put spirit by itself because there's a lot that goes more into spirit than there is about mind and body because it's all about the process of thinking and how we do. So we have to either think earthly or think spiritually. And so that's the whole key for doing that. But what I'm doing here today, excuse me, is I am an empath. So what an empath is, if you don't know, is we are extremely sensitive to energies. We are very highly intuitive. Sometimes we know things that are going to happen before they do happen. Sometimes we can feel somebody's energies, and unfortunately, if we don't guard ourselves, we actually bring those energies in, and it can really wear us out. We call them energy vampires. And so basically what you want to do is, as an empath, sort of keep a bubble around you so you don't absorb those. I've learned over the last year that I have extremely strong energies. I take in a lot. I've done this for years, but I didn't know what it was. So what I do is I've learned tarot, and what it is, a lot of people think tarot is such a negative, it's a devil, it's a demonic kind of thing. It's really not. It's an avenue, because if you know anything about spirit, we either as empaths hear, see, touch, feel, just depends on the person and what their abilities and their sensitivities are. So I hear a lot. Sometimes I have to, block it out, tell them, hey, not now, kind of thing. So, but sometimes I get downloads, which we call a download. We hear something and then we want to be a conduit and give it out. So that's what it is, sort of an intuitive reading is for me. So if somebody comes to me and they have a problem or they're not sure about how to take care of it or how to do it, some people read just tarot, and I can't do that, only for the fact is that's not how my abilities work. So I do love that. This is really good. Somebody's actually going to have a reunion here, and that's going to be a joyous one. It's a lot of gathering and get together and celebration of something. Yeah. So basically what I do is I come on and I share this. This is a general, so this is going to be from March 30th through the 12th of April. And so what this is just basically somebody out there it's going to resonate with, and it may not resonate with you, but all I ask, if you're getting any enjoyment out of this, or if you're actually getting something out of it, I'd love to hear your comments and your feedback, but also too, please, please, please like and share my website. Oh, Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands here. Yeah. She was thinking about something. Somebody's really thinking about something. Something from the heart. Something's going on from the heart. So anyway, I'm basically just shuffling. I'm going to pull a card here and there. I'm going to pull hopefully 3 cards. Last time I did this, they were flying all over the place. They just wanted to go. But what I was hearing a lot of this the last time is that somebody really needed some help and guidance in making a decision about a job. So what I'd like to do is I've already done my prayer, my meditation, and everything before. And like I said, this is if you believe in God, it could be from God. It could be from ancestors that we know. It could be from, I don't even know. I can't tell who it is because they come sort of in your own voice. But I've actually had where I've had a person come in their voice that they had when they were here on Earth. And that's when I really knew that my abilities were growing. So here we go. So this is only for a general reading. So what that means is it could be for anybody. It could resonate with anybody, any sign. I'm a Virgo, so I am a pretty, not just perfectionist, but I think I've gotten over that through the years kind of thing. So this is not something that is meant to resonate with any sign in particular. Now, if it does, hey, that's okay. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you like, share, and subscribe. And so let's go. Let's see what's all out there and see what has to be said. So I'm not getting any particular cards popping out. So if there's anything that you want to say out there, then just let me know through the cards, and let me share with whatever somebody needs out there through my intuition. I need to hear from you. I need to feel you. I need to have you come forward in the light and the light only. We do not want any darkness. We do not want any dark shadows to have to do any shadow work. Oh dear. The Tower. I don't know if you know what the Tower is. I'm going to put that down a little bit. I'm on a really weird system. But the Tower is something's getting shaken up. Somebody's got I got goosebumps. I don't know who this is for, but something is really being shook up. Doesn't mean it's a bad shakeup. This means that sometimes when we go through our turmoils and our trials and our tribulations, and however you want to put it, that the tough times actually turn to good times, or something that you need to learn or do or process. So something that a person is going through. This is sort of like when my brother was murdered. It was one of the worst things I would want anybody to go through, but actually there was so much good that came out of it. So this is a time of shakeup. This is a time of, this may look bad to some people, but it's actually a good thing because it means change. Something new is going to change. Something new is going to come about. So that card is something for somebody through this month, through the 30th and the 12th. And we know that there's a lot of change going on with the coronavirus or the COVID-19. There's a lot of change for everybody coming, but this particular change is something that somebody's been really weighing on their heart about. So this is what I talk about in Get Balanced 2020, is that we need to, when you have something weighing on your heart, that what you need to do is think from your spirit and not your head, because it's so much easier, because that's actually the direction you need to be going at. All right. So what you want to do is make sure that those decisions are actually done via your spirit, and not your heart. Okay, but this case, it looks like we have a decision about a relationship. So something's stirred up in somebody's relationship, whether it's a divorce, whether it's going to be a breakup, but this card, the Lover's card, is actually a coming together. So whenever you're putting these two things together, there's a shakeup, but it's actually a good thing, because the thing that we want to make sure that we think about is that the outcome is what we want to think about. So we want to think about, okay, if it's going to be shaken up, then what is the outcome in a positive manner? Now, some people might think, well, if he leaves me, it's a negative. It's really not. It might be a positive, because you can't see anything. And this is what we talk about with spirit. You can't see the big picture. So maybe there's something about that person that you don't know that's hidden, that you're being protected for. So that could be a good thing. The other card that came out right underneath that is the Judgment card. So there is something going on about this person, whether it be you or the other person, that there is something going on that needs to be determined, whether it's right, wrong, maybe there's something being hidden, maybe there's something that actually needs a judgment. Now, judgment is actually, basically based on death, and we go forward and we move forward and come things like that. But death is also the ending of something and the start of something new. So in this judgment, or wondering at this point, what is it that needs to be answered for this other person to make a better decision whether to hold on to this relationship or move forward. And then we have underneath that card is we've got the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is basically a judge, not a judging, but it's a juggling. So you're not balanced. Whatever's going on with this decision that you're needing to make or the other person needs to make that is around you is that they're juggling or you're juggling and it's not balanced. So maybe one is giving a little bit more than they should and maybe the other isn't giving at all. So you have to see the give and take has to be sort of balanced there. So on this card, we want to make sure that we do get in balance. Now the figure here is in infinity, so it's up to you to basically say, do I want to keep this going on for infinity, or do I want to see what I need to balance out, or what I also need to fix for myself? You cannot fix the other person. I'm going to tell you that right now. You cannot fix the other person. It has to be from you. You can have good communication with that person. You can actually be able to sit down with that person and have communication of what's not working and what is working, but that other person has to be on the same page as you to want to communicate. And that's what we talk about in Get Balanced 2020 is all about what we can communicate and how we communicate for ourselves and what our needs are and what we need to fix and repair and also restore. So this here looks like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for a little bit. And then we're also going to know that there is some type of a relationship there. And we look at the Lover's card as relationships, but we look at relationships too as far as work. We look at relationships too as far as our friends, our family, that kind of thing. So is there something that's just really struggling with either a family member, a co-worker, a friend, or something like that, that basically we need to made a decision to leave or stay, or maybe there's something that happened that you need to, thank you for that, so, that you need to, what do you call that? Apologize for. Maybe somebody betrayed you, maybe something happened that actually broke up the trust, that kind of thing. So that's what was just downloaded to me. But here's the thing is that it can come together as long as there's good communication. You're on the same page, and you have the same morals and abilities too. And I just got downloaded something here. And it missed. Please bring it back. So again, what we want to do is not juggle. We don't want to juggle. We don't want to balance. We need balance. And that means mind, spirit, and body. And, we do that basically through a lot of our daily activities, but a lot of it's from our core of who we were when we were little and how we were broken and when we were broken, because everybody's broken. I'm going to tell you, everybody's broken. So we all are, including me. So, and I've worked on myself for many, many years. So, but the thing is, those are some of the things that I'm bringing to the table for just these next 2 weeks. So be mindful of who you're talking with. Be mindful where there is just something that's really an upheaval, and it may look really bad, but it really isn't, because something is ending and starting and something fresh and new is coming. But as we say, if you don't close one door, then we can't open another door. And in the Bible, if you look at the Bible say to take off the old man and put on the new man. So you have to, and we teach that in Get Balanced 2020, you have to get rid of old bad habits in order for new habits to be created and stay and stick and be held. So something there is actually coming up. So, but in the end, it's all about you or this other person, whether you want to be able to bring balance back into your life or not. And it can be, because here's the thing is, if you look in the background of this card, it's all wavy and up and down and things. So things might be wavy, which goes in correlation to what these other cards are, is that it may be wavy, it might be a little stressful, but you have to really look at the outcome of what's going to happen and not what's happening right now. Don't look at the storm, as we say. Look at what's on this horizon. It's beyond the storm. So that's what you want to do there. So this has been a general reading, and I hope you've enjoyed this. I would love to share more with you. And this is for March 30th through April 12th. And I may be doing other intuitive sessions. I call them sessions. I don't like calling them readings because they're really not. These are things that actually I come on to do, to share, to hold. And I hope you enjoyed that. So let's go ahead, and I'm using a different deck. I'm going to do one more pull of a card because I want to make sure that everything, I could go into deeper, but I want to make sure that everything that I am saying is in alignment because I'm going by my intuition. And so I want to make sure that we're all in alignment with these 4 cards. I don't like pulling 4. I lived in Japan for years. And 4 means death in Japan. Shi is the number for 4. But it also, you'll never find in Japan anything sold in 4s. Like here in the United States, what we do is we sell like 4 plates, 4 forks, 4 or 8 or whatever, but we always use 4. Well, in the Japanese culture, you'll never find that. It's 3, 5, that kind of thing, and you'll never see I don't know if they do that now, but there never used to be a 4th floor or the room number 4 or anything like that because it's very much their culture that 4 means death. And so, yeah, it's like our number 13 in the United States. But yeah, I was sort of thrown, why is there no number 4 when I first started living there? So I do speak Japanese, and I do love the culture and everything. I've also visited Africa and I was married to an African gentleman. I love culture. So let me see. And then let me see here. Is there anything else that we need to bring out today? Is there anything related to this Tower card or this Lover's card that we need to bring out today? Or is this all that you want to share with the person it is needed for? I'm looking at the cards, and I get goosebumps because there's something good going to come out of this. And this is the thing, is that the person's thinking, how could it not be a bad thing? I don't see it, and I was there with that when my brother was murdered. I thought, how could anything good come out of this? I don't understand. So you're in a place where you just like laugh. You're almost laughing at me like, yeah, right, lady, you don't know what you're freaking talking about. But yeah. Oh, okay. All righty. So this is what we've got. Strength. I don't know if you can see it. I love this deck of cards. So it's strength. What we've got here is strength. And so this actually goes together with whatever is happening. Let me put this over here. So it's going to either take strength from you or the other person, whether it's family or whatever. And the thing is that what you want to make sure is this has to be an inner strength. And if you have a faith, it's a time to call on it. But just know that it's actually a good thing. This is something that is going to end up good because you're the one that's going to make it good, because you're going to look at everything and to see the whole process, the dot to dot, it's all going to connect, and you're going to see. And you may not see whatever it is right away, but it's really interesting how the divine works. He will show you. Or if she, or if you want to, people say gender or whatever, but the universe or whatever. The universe is more a vibrational thing, so I don't like to use that because the universe won't show you. The universe goes off vibration. So, but they will show you in time the end result and what it all means. So keep your strength up, keep your nutrition up, keep your health up. This is a rough time for everybody. So especially if you're going through troubles, I do on my Get Balanced 2020 do work, or I do have on my Facebook, I should say, people that are in abuse situations and need the support and things like that. And if you need that, please go over to Get Balanced 2020 and private message me or go to what's on here, the like, share, and subscribe. And then there's an email address where you can reach out. I would love to help you with that. Or if you'd like some more intuitive sessions, I would be happy to do that with you. I also do nutrition and fitness. I do spiritual coaching as well as life and health coaching. So I'd love to see you there. So this is it for today, and I hope something happened that resonated with you, but just know that everything that is going through and every trial and tribulation that you seem to think that is horrible and bad actually turns out for good. So just pull from the inner strength and have that faith in whoever you believe in. And I got to stop touching the table because I'm moving it. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again here in the next week or so. Thank you.